G'day, I'm MadMatt. One of the things that's really important for us to understand when we're out on the trails, it's our ground clearance. It's the clearance that the vehicle has to get over obstacles, rocks, logs, things like that. So we're going to explore that a bit today. So the key to understanding the ground clearance of our vehicles is knowing where the parts are under the vehicle that are the lowest parts. So right here we've got the differential. That's the lowest part of this vehicle. Over here we've got a control arm. That's another low point. And on this side we've got one as well. Now, the key to getting over bigger obstacles is right here. Between that control arm and the differential over here, that's quite a high point and it's reasonable width. It's, 700 millimetres or so, 70 centimetres, and I don't know what it is in inches. Okay, so that distance there, if we position an obstacle to go through that part of the vehicle, we can actually get over it without really damaging the vehicle. How cool is that? So let's check out this rock over here. Check that out. That's a decent sized piece of rock. And you wouldn't think that this vehicle's going to be able to get over it, but trust me, it is. Okay, so we're just going to move up to this rock now, and just by positioning the vehicle so that we can maximise the ground clearance, we actually get over the top of the rock. And that's what ground clearance is all about, understanding the low points in your vehicle. We've had a look under our vehicle and we understand where the low points are, where the high points are, but we need to understand that when we're in the driving seat. So what I do is a little trick. I have a look under the vehicle here and I look at the lowest point. So that's the differential. Now I'm going to transpose that up through the bull bar, up through here, through the spotlights, and down through the bonnet to the driving position. Now, if I take a mark here on the bonnet, which is just to the left of that, the washer outlet up there, when I go into the vehicle, I'll be able to pick a point on the dashboard that tells me where the front diff is. Okay, so we've drawn a line from the front of the car up through the vehicle. Now, that's coming through this part of the steering wheel. So what does that mean? When I'm out on the trails, basically my differentials, I know that they're basically going to be this part of the vehicle. So when I'm looking at an obstacle in front of me, I can just line that up to the left or to the right as need be to that obstacle. Fantastic. How cool is that? So hopefully you can understand that under vehicle clearance now is really important to know, because then it allows you to get over the obstacles. See that? He got over the big head. So it's really important. There's a low point, a diff, but overall, he can get over the obstacle. How good's that? We've got some other great ideas that we're going to bring to you from MadMatt's 4-wheel driving tips. So I'm MadMatt, stay safe on the trails.